feel so attached. Promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Smooth and clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at them. Been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you.
sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. Then on the other side, you've got Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys also winners in week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams ready to get after it here. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Throwing right away is Daniels. He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 62 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though. He knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Lawrence. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook to punt. Jalen Lane deep in Washington. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Extra point try now for Moody. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out. The 35. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
And the Jaguars first down.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. Now this defense for the Commanders is terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
24.
Now Lawrence. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as as they'll take over right at the 50. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The numbers for White a week ago, 22 carries, 138 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
Now Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Joey Slide to kick off for the Commanders.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes over years, if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
11 Haggett.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
Gain of 19 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Now Lawrence. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Open man right side, Myers. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything in the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Under a minute to go, clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play.
First down.
Here's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught inside the 15. Big yardage that time for Washington. 51 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, what is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, with the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Hey, easy. Ralph, son. Red.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Hey, go.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now. They go play action now. Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, 44 yards. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Now 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
To throw is Daniels. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. De'Ami Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Moody good for the extra point. And a lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Jaguars getting set to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And the Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's a gain of
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Jaguars.
Here's Allen. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits.
Touchdown! Brian Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jags are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Commanders' offense and Terry McLaurin headed back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. They start the drive with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
A gain of 31 yards.
They go play action. Daniels. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
28 more yards. That's another Washington.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. De'Ami Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Now Moody for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's De'Ami Brown who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Joey Slide to kick off for the Commanders.
Joey Slide out to kick off after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Red. Done. Hey, tomato.
Here's Lawrence. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. In motion right is Thomas. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Jaguars
Red on red.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. What the back judge right there to say incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Trey Amos on the coverage.
Hey, Ginger, touch.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hunter. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Drews. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that, Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Daniels looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll go up the middle with White. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw now on first down. He'll get that out to the flat to White. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Off the play fake, Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from opposition so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Son.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
They'll run with Allen. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is first and 10 right now. Lawrence to the right side and complete to Thomas. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 79 Broncos. Go.
Now Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
In motion right here, Hunter. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Red on red.
Brings up second and 5.
Tomato.
Now Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
13-yard line.
Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. David Njoku, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Foyesade and Luakan made the tackle there from a safety position.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was cut also by the defense.
Well, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Daniels going to throw for it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught inside the 15. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And now it is official. That last catch is going to vault in past Flipper Anderson's mark of 336 receiving yards in 1 game. It's a record, folks, that has stood since 1989, but it has now been broken. They keep it on the ground, right again. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Now they'll change things up.
19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw is Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin from 8 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Joey Slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set to go again. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Jacob.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle. And he lost the football. Thought it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Lawrence. That's complete into the hands of Myers. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here's Lawrence. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
All right, let's go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped late at the 25 after a gain of 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4. Nowhere to turn this time. He goes down. Sack back of the 29. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go, gotta have it, Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
16-yard line.
Red on red.
Again, it's Lawrence. And it's caught. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
The tight end in motion right. Chubb again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Nick Chubb, his 1st rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Now the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 55 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 7-18 Cardinals.
Daniels looking to throw. This is caught by Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 13.
Come on.
To the air goes Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here we go. 1st and goal. White is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Rachaad White who wrapped the drive up with a touchdown run. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down by 7. Just under 2 minutes to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hunter. And he's into the clear. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, 65 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. This is 1st and 10. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
First down, here's White. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. They stay on the ground with White. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now Daniel's going to give it up on the touch pass.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Here's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, son. Here we go.
A final shot now for Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that,